22. We are here with the actual customs, as I messed up and named the last one Customs 2, as we know that was presets. We are being joined with our in-race reporter, Broom, tonight. He is sitting fourth, starting on the field. We have Delgacho, your race winner from the presets, here with us. Delgacho!
What's up?
We got Mallbear back with us again here. Mallbear, love having you here, sweetheart.
You can join, thank you.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and blue screen real quick, and we're going to jump right in this race action for you guys.
Custom guys have in store for us.
I will say, man, I mean, as this, run goes on, the car does get really, really loose, and it's just all about, focusing on the track and yourself and not the competitors around you.
Hey,
Even though that's hard to do.
Delgacho, what preset did you run?
I ran a 5, but I adjusted on it throughout the race.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that's what I
So,
good job.
Yeah, I didn't want to go too loose because I knew that would be a problem.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we're here live. Buck Racing starts on the pole as Buck has been in this league for a while. He's had a couple different rides, and he's definitely a fast guy to watch. And this is, you got the 48 of Eagles on the inside trying to make the pass already. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's him right there in 24 and third. He's not even trying to let these leaders get too far ahead of him. It's followed by the 49.
Oh, the 24 tried driving in there deep on the 48, and then the 48 wrecked.
48 lost it. Oh, he takes
Eagles.
He took mini truck with him.
Arch, you might want to put your mic closer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
I just, I don't know if they can hear you out there, but I know I had a hard time. Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it for you. I forgot that I put my mic up by my head. You know that happens to be a little bit. As we got the 12 and the 24 leading this pack, as Billy Holcomb's got his way up to third, driving that 49 custom. We got Hot Rod in fourth, sitting in the Chase Elliott car, followed by the 17, name untaken. That's a good buddy of mine right there. Man, I was going to jump on board. Look at that fast and off fusion real quick, even though it's a slow forward. He's doing a good job with it today.
It's not live?
It says we have 8 viewers. Oh, we got 3 wide right here, guys. 22, 48, and the 14. Oh, the 17, just as I was talking about, he got loose. He must have hit that seam, which is ever so tricky here. Is Delgacho, I'm sure you can tell us all about that seam.
Yeah, I mean, when you get on that seam, it really messes up the car, and it pushes up, and then you just start getting really loose as you go through the exit. So I tried running the top as much as possible because I was not really good on running the bottom. And so I just stuck on the bottom, or top through 1 and 2, tried running the bottom through 3 and 4. But yeah, if you hit that seam, it pushes up and then you slide all the way off exit.
See, and that's the worst part about hitting that seam from center off. But if you hit that seam going into the corner here, oh my goodness, you spin before you even get halfway through the corner. It's gruesome here.
And I believe that's what happened to the Eagles. He was in the middle of the track.
Yeah, it definitely looked like he was in that middle groove, and he just hit that seam coming off the corner right there. I've bit that seam quite a few times. I hate that seam. And they actually did fix it a little bit on Heat 5. It's not as overbearing when you get to that point on the track. As Buck Racing and Broom are sitting here, they're pulling away from the rest of the field.
Oh, the 88 and the 17 make contact. 17 car wreck though. But I want to ask you guys something real quick. One thing I did not see at all, I was watching some races from earlier this week, and in the race that I was just in, nobody was really pulling off these slide jobs, because when you try to run the bottom, it's so tough to make that pass on the guy on the top. So why not try to pull the slide job? And I know I tried to pull some off in the race. But what do you guys think about that?
I'm actually glad that we didn't see it, because of the simple fact of it's so hard to pull off here because if you try and go from that slide bob, what the heck is wrong with me? That's gonna be a new gamer tag here tomorrow. So, you know, there's no memes that get made from us, but you definitely get some gamer tags that are made from our voices.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you try to pull off that slide bob in 1 and 2, and you get up there, as you go from the bottom to the top, and you go across that seam, it's really, really disruptive and it'll cause a lot of spins too.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest thing with slide jobs at this track is that seam kind of ruins it for me personally.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. Oh, the
the
rub on him
14
gets
on the
into
wall.
the 14, hits the wall and goes down to the apron, gets back on the road. That was definitely not intentional. I think the 88 just went up a little too high. And the 14 was not expecting that. And by the way, I just got confirmation of the previous race. Jimbo Earnhardt did not quit his race. His racing wheel heated up on him, and I don't know if it made him quit or he had to quit because it was heating up. But apparently, he's been having issues with his wheel. So just to confirm that for everybody out there.
That definitely sucks. As we see the 17 pull down out of the way of the leaders, that is a really, really respectful thing
Guys,
he did there.
I want to point this out. The 24 car, our Broom, our in-race reporter, he's catching the 12, our leader.
Oh, him and
So,
Buck Racing,
got
they've definitely had their races in the past. These guys are no strangers to each other, so
Yeah.
I expect to see
It's like-
great racing
yeah.
from these two.
Definitely a battle between the 12 and the 24 going on.
Broom is definitely doing everything he can to get up here and just rattle Buck's cage just a little bit, as we know
Oh.
Buck.
He's going to enter shallow. That's going to be really tough.
Oh, he's going to hold it tight on that bottom though, and Buck's going to get a little bit loose, wash out towards the wall.
Oh.
That is good racing, folks. I don't care who you are. As Buck Racing, I'm pretty sure he used to be a no-co driver.
And they have quite the lead on the number, like whoever's in third place there.
That's
they're
Billy Holcomb back in third.
yeah.
And you can see here the
And
difference
even
between
behind
the
Billy,
customs and
like-
sliders.
Definitely a big difference because in the preset they were all clumped together for a lot longer than what we're seeing here right now. Right now they're all scattered. I mean,
That's
we
on the
do have
stage.
probably half
Yep.
the field.
Guys, that's the end of the stage.
Yeah, where it
So
stage ends.
we got Buck Racing wins the first stage, followed by Broom, Billy Holcomb. We've got fourth is coming home, Hot Rod.
I do the top half.
All right. As I believe the 17 should get his lap back.
Hey, Broom, I want to ask you something real quick. Do you feel comfortable on the long run, or are you comfortable with your car just all around on short runs and long runs?
Long runs, I'm comfortable all the way around. It's just once the tires get wore down a whole lot, you got to really, really control your throttle control coming out of the turns. But we'll see how it goes on stage 3.
Well, I can tell you guys from personal experience, I've done a lot of practicing, a lot of racing alongside Broom, and if man
All
tells
right,
you he's
here we
comfortable
go
at a
for
track, you
stage
better watch
2.
out, because
You want to stack them and stack them and rack them and race them, boys.
rack 'em, stack 'em, race 'em, rock 'em, whatever we gotta do. We're gonna play
I think
some
the
rock 'em,
91
sock 'em here in just a second. Yeah, I think 91 forgot to pit. So
Yeah,
he
I
did
don't know what
respectful.
happened there. I seen him cut down to the
Yeah,
apron.
just out of respect,
let
I'm
the
pretty
other-
sure he
yeah.
pulled.
Oh,
There's some definite touching back there. Stop touching,
Yeah, he
as
come
Dirt Dog
down.
would say.
He come off the wall. It looked like.
Yeah, he
He got me
definitely
in the
did.
back end.
Good job holding it together by all these drivers. I mean, everybody being underneath this blanket and being able to avoid that was a really good job.
Now I'm wondering here where they have custom setups. You think a lot of them have their cars geared to save
yeah.
fuel, or they're just going to say, the heck with saving fuel, we're just going to go?
Well, I think when it comes to stage 3, you'll be able to see the difference in how they run. But honestly, right now, is 24 just takes the lead from Buck.
what a move.
That was a strong move by Boone right there to show his strength on this track. And I know from experience of running with him here, Dude, he is strong on this track. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Broom is probably my surprise in the developmental series. I never expected to really
I do
him
see
here.
a few cars heading for pit row. Oh, no, never mind. That's the wall. I'm not sure who that was. I thought they were pitting, but
Well, the 91 was coming off pit road, so you did to get that part right because he forgot to pit under the stage.
okay, well maybe he hit the wall on his way out as well. I'm not sure what I saw there, but
What are you babbling
anywho,
a boot?
a boot.
A boot?
Oh, the 24 missed the bottom. He's gonna push right into the wall. Phillips will get the lead.
There's going to be 3 wide as the 48.
Oh,
What was he doing?
Oh,
that almost looked like a lag. That was weird. That was definitely not normal.
Yeah, he just got into you twice. That was either
Yeah.
that was a lag or that was just bonehead driving.
It almost looked like the car had a mini stroke.
Yeah,
Like on my end, it looked like some kind of like quirky lag jerk or something.
Who is the 48?
That would be Eagles. And
Yeah.
you were
That was on purpose, Ian. It was on purpose because I received a hate message from him just a few minutes ago.
That's tough to hear, but hopefully we got it on these leaders. I'm glad you were able to hold on to it, maintain your position, and tighten her down and go chase down that 12 car, man. You've got the car to do it, bud.
Absolutely.
Well, we're able to see, especially when
I like the look of that 24 car. That is Broom.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Broom, I like your car.
She's hot.
it is. I really like those colors. The Liberty on the side looks really neat. Yeah.
that's definitely a good looking 24 car out there. Hopefully that's the Chase Elliott version, not the Jeff Gordon version.
I'm always stuck driving the ugly ones, like, but then I say, you know what, as long as I'm driving it, I don't have to look at it, so hey, but I'm really jealous. I want a nice looking car to drive too.
Hey, I'm like you, I gotta have a good paint scheme. I don't want to drive no ugly car. Appearance matters now.
Yeah, but sometimes you know how it is. You either take it or leave it, and you got to take it. So, yeah, take the good with the bad.
Oh man, everybody's
I want
definitely starting to get spaced out here
point
now.
something out. In the last race, you saw a lot of guys use that top line. A lot of these guys are kind of using the bottom, and then they're maybe searching up maybe a groove up. But they're not really going super high, though.
I'll
really
be
100%
honest with
Yeah,
you.
but you know what? The high line is not the shortest way around the track.
Yeah.
The speed that it gives you, for me, I rather go low into the turns and then go high up the wall and then go back in. That's how I drive this track. The going around high, I don't see the benefit to it other than
I will think
you're going
drive
around.
off. Yeah.
I think you'll see more high line in the third stage for the guys that are trying to conserve tires.
Yeah.
I personally love the high line on this track, but as Malbear said, you give up 2 to 3 seconds, or 2 to 3 seconds, 2 to 3 tenths of a second a lap running that outside line. So a lot of these guys gear their cars and build their setups for running that inside. And if you can get the same tire wear consistency on the inside.
We're on the last lap of the stage.
Last lap of stage 2.
I was able to knock off 8 tenths of a second off the leader's lead, but
you definitely closed the gap on that leader. So I'm definitely looking for you to come out and have a real strong performance here in stage 3.
I hope. We'll see what happens.
As everybody was completely spread out, giving a little flip through the field, showing you guys everybody real quick, as this is going to be a very fast, very furious stage 3. As you can see how quick we went for the first 2 stages, guys.
Yeah, and one thing I'm really going to be excited to see is in this last stage is we're going to see a lot of long runs. And, I mean, we're going to see who's the fastest on these long runs, who's going to be the comers, and
who has the car for the long run. Because if you don't have the right setup in your car,
Yeah.
Halfway through this stage, it will fall apart on you.
Oh God, that's why I hate taking. I'm sorry.
Did you?
I just
I
took the
I know
screenshot,
you
hit the
did.
button, and
I
it kicked me
know.
out of the
I
race.
know exactly what you just did. Man.
All right.
Ah.
Oh well, it is what it is.
That's unfortunate,
I
man.
feel bad for that.
I know.
That's
You
why I
had
hate
such a
taking
good
pictures.
car.
You had
Oh,
the
well.
best car.
Well, there goes your in-race reporter.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Good luck. Good luck to whoever wins.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, bro. Definitely sorry about that, man.
It's all right. It happened.
Oh, the 9 car gives the 12 a little bump. Lets the 48 go.
Man, I hate that.
I know, I feel really bad because you have these people that they're doing it because they're trying to get screenshots of the race, right? And that's what happened. I'm so happy that Heat 5, we should not have to be doing this.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
It will avoid a lot of these drivers getting out of the race by mistake, hitting the wrong button. I
what was it,
hate to
three-way
see
right
that
there?
happen.
The 49 and the 9 got together. The 9 gets in the wall. He's
And I know
able to
he was
hold it.
practicing all week as well, because
Oh, I know he does. I mean, for anybody out there, if you don't
Yeah.
know Broom, that guy puts in just as many laps, if not more laps than I do. When he goes into a race, he does not go into that race like most of these drivers. He goes in 150% knowing what his car is going to do lap after lap. So
yeah, so
that is
I mean,
a heartbreaker right there.
I feel like it's put a damper on this race. I'm gonna try to ignore that, but Broom,
Yes.
I'm really sorry that happened, man. It's not even me, and it makes me upset just because I know he was doing it to get the pictures that we need to get the points out. So, anyways, so yeah, not to take away from this race that's happening right now. This is still a good race. We have.
Do we have contact with anybody in this race to get us the final picture? Can somebody post it in the
That's a good
development
question.
chat or something? Hopefully somebody will see it during the race. Sorry guys, not trying to take a
I'm
side
gonna
conversation. I'm just trying to
ask
make
Paul
sure we
Bear
get
if he
this for
can do that.
everybody.
And we have Paul Bear on it. He is up there searching. I don't know if we'll be able to, because if they're driving, they're not looking at their phones. I know a lot of times, I'll get a message, but if I'm driving, I'm not paying attention.
Yeah,
So we'll do our best to
I'm gonna definitely
hopefully.
try and hit up Name and see if I can get him to get it by the end. Man, that's tough. I'm sorry, I can't keep talking. I can't stop talking about
I know.
it.
Yeah.
I know if there was anybody that had a shot to beat Buck in this race, it was definitely
Me, it's just a
Broom.
circumstance of why he got, like, you know what I mean? That's for me what hits me. It's because here he is trying to do us a favor and then ends up ruining his race. That's what upsets me the most.
Yeah.
When you lag out, you really don't have a control over that. But
I mean, this is why we recommend, like, for everybody, man. If you don't have us on Facebook, add us on Facebook. If you don't have, the pages, make sure you have it. Screenshots are so much easier if you take a picture from your phone. The odds of backing out a race are, minimalized. But again, Broom.
and I mean,
thank
if you broadcast
I'm
it on
sorry,
your
buddy.
channel as well, you can go back after and take the clip.
Yeah.
Instead of having to do it as you're going. That's kind of 14 gets in the wall. It looks like TJ, the number 22, might have gotten a little too close, and they all got kind of squirrely back there. I don't know what's going on. And we don't have our in-race reporter yet. 22 in the wall again, and I'm not sure if he meant to pit or if he hit the wall.
Either.
I don't think he meant to, or he decided at the last minute, you know what, I can't control this, I better get in for some tire or some kind of adjustment. I am thinking some people are on fuel saving mode as they're going around really slow, or they're saving tires. I'm not quite sure. I'm on board with 14 of Mikey 666.
Oh, the 12 has caught the leader, 48. Let's take a look at the inside. He should clear him.
Yeah, I just got on board with him too. He's got it.
Yeah, he was reeling him in each and every lap. He was putting down some smooth laps, and he's obviously got a good long run car. Now, I did want to ask you, do you like the idea of maybe pitting early or try to wait it out as long as possible and try to get those fresher tires compared to your leaders or whatever you're racing?
Honestly, for me, anytime after I can make it on fuel, if I'm in a close battle with a leader or something like that, I pit as soon as possible because my mindset is I'm going to open a gap.
Yeah.
I want that gap. Now, if you want to come chase me, but you're going to have to push your car harder than you want to come get me.
Yeah.
I'm going to push my car as hard as I can for 3, 4, 5 laps or until you pit, and I'm gonna try and change that gap. Like right now, if I was in Eagles' position, I'd drop down, I'd pit right now, and I'd gain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tenths a lap on the leader, and open my own lead. Do whatever you have to do to make the other car around you uncomfortable.
Yeah, I like that.
I like throwing a wrench in it, and then if you gotta change somebody else's pit strategy, that's a big wrench.
Yeah, and you can't follow the leader. You don't want to follow what the leader's gonna do because if you do that, you're just gonna run right behind them. So you gotta do something different.
And that's me. Everybody knows me. I'm pretty different. Because I'm not really trying to focus on leaders, guys, but I do not want to lose who is leading this race right now. We do have luck, but I'm going to do a quick flip through before all these guys start hitting pit road, as we've got a good battle between the 49 and the 88 right here. They're right behind the 13 and the 9 of Mini Truck, and yeah, I still can't remember. But I'll figure it out here in just a second, y'all. Oh, that's Hot Rod that's in the line. Yep, there we go. Yeah, these guys are battling pretty hard back here. Mini Truck, it's good to see him having a good performance. Good buddy of mine. It's actually surprising when he gets to finish races. He is a responder, man. So anytime a emergency call comes out, he's got to go. So when he gets to finish races,
shout out to him.
Yeah, definitely respect. Mini Truck, man, for all you do, buddy. Good friend of mine. So definitely try to get him some airtime and shout outs whenever I can. As the 88 has gotten around the 49, and now the 22 is closing the back door of the 49. Oh, that 22, you're right, Malbear. That 22 does look very loose today. As I am back on board with our leader, we're going to ride around the Boom Vision for a lap or two while I go get something to drink.
Alright.
It's on you guys.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Hey, this 12 car has got a huge gap on this 48. I think what he said, come down pit road and get your fresh tires. Try to gain your own lead. I mean, now at this point, I don't know if even pitting early would help because he's got such a huge lead. But
well, the thing is, if you pit too early, then you're going to have to pit another time, which means you'll have to pit
that's
twice.
True. Yeah.
So I think it depends on your setup. It depends on, I mean, I had a good setup yesterday where I could run a full fuel tank on my tires, so I didn't need to pit for fuel, or I didn't need tires, I should say. So I pitted once, but it depends, I guess. And I don't even know how many laps we have left right now since we lost our in-race reporter, so I apologize for anybody out there. We don't know what's going on more than you do.
Our leader is in pit road, though.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so our leader has pit.
Yep, he is on pit road currently.
So I'm thinking we're definitely halfway
fuel.
through.
He's like, hey, give me a push down this pit road.
I thought his name was Buck Racing, but now it says bump racing, maybe. Bumper to bumper racing.
And as we see the 13 and mini truck also heading for some fuel and some freshies.
Go get
Hey,
some
so
freshies, Minnie.
with the 48 staying out now, what he needs to do now with this strategy is stay out as long as possible, and because I mean you can't follow what the leader does, or you're just gonna run behind them, and try to have fresher tires in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
But
definitely
I mean,
have to.
everybody's going to have to pit at least once.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it'll come down to who can make it in one pit stop, and who will have to come in twice. And even at that, if the people, I don't know, it just depends. That's what I love about custom cars. There's so much variation going on because you don't know what each driver is thinking or what their strategy is. And you have so much more options than with a slider. So, you know, who knows?
Yeah.
Well, and the thing about it is the 48, the only thing that he can do now is hopefully stay out as long as possible to be on pit road for as short as possible.
Yeah.
Can we look at our viewers out there on YouTube and see what they're commentating?
Yeah.
I don't have my phone, so
Yep. I'm jumping on it right now.
Mm-hmm.
We are up to 40-some comments, by the way. Sorry, guys. I've been trying to find us somebody to take a picture. Oh, we got Robbie racing out there, yelling at us to check the chats. Uh-oh.
I think we're behind on the check the chats.
Yeah, we're definitely about 40
Sorry
behind.
Yeah, I also apologize. I don't have my phone with me right now. It's being used by somebody else.
Yep, I think we're going to be able to get some. Robbie yelling at me again. Robbie. Yeah, Robbie's been in the chats a lot.
Hey, Master of Light said the 12 and the 49 made contact coming out of the pit road. I did not see that. So
yeah, it was pretty tough. I was actually on board with it, and it was actually the 81 that he got into.
Oh, 81?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The 81 just looked like he got a little bit loose, and Buck was still able to control his car coming off pit road. He got in his back bumper just a little bit there.
All right.
As I am still on board with, sadly, the Boom Vision on our leader because I do not want to lose too much of it. But we're going to jump on board with the 48 for a second. And you can see now the 48 comes out of pits. He is already over a second and a half behind our leader.
Yeah, he's going to lose so much time
right now.
Well, the 48's already out of pit road. He is crossing the line now as leader's going into one. So, I mean, you can see the time that was lost with Buck having them fresh tires and already being out front. I don't know if that risk is going to work out for the 48, as I'm sure we're down within 10 to go.
And I believe the 40, is it the 49? Yeah, 49, catching up to the 12 right now.
See, I'm not sure if the 49 is still on the lead lap, because I think he got into some contact back there with the 9. But if he is, Billy is all over the back door of Buck. Billy Holcomb.
So what we're thinking is maybe the 49's a lap down?
Yes, ma'am, possibly.
Okay.
He might have pitted extra time, had those special tires. The 14, I don't know if he's a lap down though either, but he's caught our leader. I'm guessing he might have took tires and pitted already.
I'm not sure if Buck Racing's streaming or not. I hope he is. Hopefully
I just got my phone back.
It actually looks to me like
magically
Buck just
appeared.
I think Buck just won the race, honestly. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Buck just took the checkered.
Buck won the race?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh,
he's
man.
going slow down the backstretch. I'm pretty sure that the 12 car just won this race, folks.
I don't even. What happened to the 48 strategy? Did he pit? I don't even know.
No, he pitted. That's what I'm saying. He was
pitted?
he was about 2.5 seconds behind the leader.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Interesting.
Well, good job by Buck.
That was a great job by Buck right
yeah.
there.
And great job by Eagles too to I mean, hang on and be able to fight Buck for that win though, early in that stage. Sad that Broom couldn't finish out his race though. He definitely did look like a guy that could
Yeah.
probably won this race. He was really, really fast on the long runs.
Alright, we're going to see if we can get Maul Bear to get Buck up in here real quick. And
Yep.
oh, actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to have to blue screen because I'm going to have to do it. I forgot about that. So can you suggest him for me first?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Please and thank you, ma'am.
No problem. Customs. There you go.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Blue screen real quick, folks. Alright, we got our invite out to the race winner. Let's see if we can get him on up in here. It's actually been a while since Buck's been with us. He hasn't been with us since about, I think, the beginning of Season 4. So, to get him back up in here and to get him into victory lane is awesome.
Yeah, definitely. I know he was a return that he had been with Giggity prior. Definitely a good win for him.
As we got him up here in the booth with us, Buck, man. Way to come back in style, buddy.
Hopefully his mic is on always allow so everybody can hear him out there.
It is.
All right. Take
Buck,
it away
man,
there, Arch.
how'd that race go for you, man? It looked like you seemed pretty dominant. The car didn't really feel like it was, didn't look like it was too out of control, man, as we know how tricky 2 and 4 can be at this track.
Honestly, the first stage, coming like longer runs, the car felt loose. Like you can tell because Broom, he was definitely catching me. He could have beat me if he didn't lag out. Honestly, this win goes out to him because that really sucks for him.
Oh, that's a class act right there, man, by Buck. Man, Buck, we've seen you have some great races from the Roval to there's been so many times you've been out here and put in good performances. For those new viewers, man, like I said, Buck is a returning guy, and he is one hell of a racer. If you've never seen this guy race or race with him, be prepared to get your butt whooped, man. Buck definitely has some talent out here on the track, man.
Yeah, I definitely glad to come back and get the win. So. Awesome. Good run to the 48. He did pretty good, but took 2 tires, or no, I don't know how many tires he took. Either way, he was slow on the last run, so.
I didn't even know he pitted.
Yeah. He was like 5 seconds ahead whenever I came out. Caught him down like 3 laps.
There you go. See, that even makes it up a little bit more than what I thought.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man. That's why we love this racing series, man. That's why we love doing what we do. Cause you get good battles like that, and you know how much different it is. You guys saw it here live tonight. The presets to the customs. I mean, the fields were spread out, and I mean that just shows the preparation and hard work that Buck put into his setup today, man. And like you said, Broom was there with you, but ultimately, man, you're back here in Giggity, and you're doing exactly what you did before you left, man. So I expect to see you back up in the Cup ranks here really soon, my friend.
Hopefully, I'm starting in the Xfinity, not next week, but the week after. Because I don't want to start too fast and get up to Cup and be an idiot. So.
Yeah.
What team picked you up, buddy?
It was RJ's team.
All right, RJ definitely got him one heck of a talent here. So.
Heck yeah.
Weren't you Team NoCo before?
I think before I left, I was Shin Motorsports, I believe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you've definitely been on some good teams, man, and you've definitely got a good name out here, man. We know you as a strong, fast competitor, so I can't wait to do some side-to-side racing with you, and I definitely can't wait to call some more races with you, buddy, man. Great performance today.
All right, thank you. You guys have a good night.
All right, you too, Buck.
You too, man. Congrats.
Congratulations.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was part 2. That was our customs. It was another good race. Again, Great
Heck
race
yeah.
to Buck. He was out there. He dominated. He never really lost the lead today. So shout out to him. Shout out to Delgatro for that big dub, picking up that
Yeah.
dub.
Yeah, I'm still excited about it, man. I'm happy.
He's
It'll
still
be a
got a
good
little
night.
jitter over there. He's still shaking
Yeah.
just a little bit, y'all. I don't know. You're running a controller, ain't you?
No, I run a wheel. I
Oh, okay. So you're still
recently
sitting there
bought a
shaking
wheel.
behind your wheel?
Yeah. Yes. I'm still trying to figure out how I won.
Oh, man. That's
Playing the whole
awesome.
last couple laps through my head.
That's awesome. Well, you ain't got to plan it or watch it through your head. You can go back and watch it live on
Hey.
Giggity's broadcast, just like anybody out there. If you are there, you watch this stream, you like it, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. The race to 1,000 is on. So, to everybody out there that tuned in, dropped comments, man, we appreciate you guys. We love the support that we get from you guys. And like I say, every time I'm on here, we do it for the fans. If not for you guys, we wouldn't have nothing to do. So
Heck yeah.
we had another great night of racing here in Giggity in the developmental series. And from Archangel Cloud, I will see you guys on the flip side.